All right, guys, we're going to do something called daily paragraph editing. And so what we're looking for today is we have 6 capitalization errors. We have an instance where we have to add a comma. Okay. We need to find 6 areas where we need to add a period, and we have 1 spelling error. All right, so let's see what we can't figure out. Kites, not just for fun. People the world over has been flying kites for centuries. In fact, kites were invented over 2,000 years ago. One ancient story tells of a Chinese general. His army was trying to overthrow a cruel emperor. The general made a kite. He tied a knot in the string. Next, his soldiers flew it in the direction of the palace. When the kite was over the palace, the general marked the string and reeled it in the kite. Whew. That was hard to read because we're missing periods and proper punctuation. So I'll tell you what, what's the first thing you hear in that first sentence? Koval. No, I would say people the world over has been flying kites. Which should that be? People the world over have been flying kites, right? For centuries. What do we need at the end of that? People the world over have been flying kites for centuries. Don't we need something at the end of that sentence? Shouldn't we stop that sentence right there? Yeah. Let's go ahead and stop it then. Right here, we're going to add that period. So the symbol for adding a period is we're going to put the period and put a circle around it, right? So that's what I did. All right. In fact, wait a minute. If we added a period, you guys, what do we need at the beginning of then your new sentence? What do we need, Finn? Yeah. So what's the symbol to capitalize? 3 lines, right? All right. In fact, kites were invented over 2,000 years ago. Uh-oh, I see another capitalization. What do we see? Yeah, go ahead, Naomi. The O and 1, because it's at the beginning of a sentence, right? One ancient story tells of a Chinese general. His army was trying to overthrow a cruel emperor. Wait a minute, don't we need to have a period somewhere? Wasn't there an end to that sentence there, Kelly? One ancient story tells of a Chinese general. Yes, after general, right? But wait a minute. We have a proper noun here. We have a proper noun. What is it, Colby? You brought me snacks. Now you need to perk up and get right into the game here. Where is the proper noun in this sentence? One ancient story tells of a Chinese general. What kind of? Yeah. So that needs capitalized, right? All right, wait a minute now, Gabby. We just added a period, which means we're starting a new sentence, Leo. I love the haircut, by the way. What do we need to do at the beginning of a fresh new sentence? What are we capitalizing? And how do I signal that with what? Thank you, sir. His army was trying to overthrow a cruel emperor. All right, I see another one. I see another capitalization issue. Honeyball, what do we need? At the beginning of a sentence, right here. Yeah. The general made a kite, right? The general made a kite. What do we need to do there? Period. Yeah. What do we need at the beginning of this new sentence then? Harper? Yeah. What are we capitalizing though so the people out in YouTube land know what we're doing? What do we need? Capitalizing what? The H and he, right? Follow along with me. He tied a knot in the string. Next, oh, wait a minute. We're missing something here, and I think we have a spelling error, don't we? Yeah. We do. What is the spelling there, Annalisa? How do I spell that? K-N-O-T. He tied a knot in the string. What do we need at the there's that's a complete sentence there. Gretchen. So what do we need? What? At the end, right at the end of that. All right, next, his soldiers flew it in the direction of the palace. When the kite, I think we have another situation where the sentence is running on. Yes, right up front, Brady Mall. Yes, sir. When the kite was over the palace, the general marked the string and reeled in the kite. I think this is the one instance where we might need a comma there, Georgia. When the kite was over the palace, the general marked the string and reeled it in. Where do you think would be a good place to put a comma? Yeah, yeah. In between what now? Palace and what? Yes, ma'am. When the kite was over the palace, right? The general marked the string and reeled it in. Now, that's a dependent clause, right? So, there you have it. I think oh, no, we're missing one thing, aren't we? What are we missing, everyone? Yes. All right. So this week, we're going to use editing marks, right? We're going to use editing marks to edit paragraphs, right? We're doing it just like the DLR, except for, and what did it tell you to watch out for? And there was a lot of them. We needed how many? We needed 6 periods. We needed 1 comma, uh, one spelling, uh, yes, and 6 capitals. Thank you, Gabby. 6 capitalizations. I'll tell you what you need to look for tomorrow. Okay. All right, there you have it. That is our daily paragraph editing. Week 1, day 1, Tadero out.